somewhere. It's in fucking insane. Do you remember the plane lady? You do. I love the plane lady. There's a new plane lady, bitch. There is a new motherfucking.
I was hoping that's what you meant. I was like,
listen,
plane lady.
There is a new plane. And
Jane?
she posted. She goes, guys, like I'm not. I mean, it is fucking. It's like a minute and a half. So I'm just gonna start playing it, and you're gonna go, what the fuck? I'm not kidding. It's like fucking bizarre. Okay.
Let this go. Can I do that with freedom? All I care about is freedom.
Freedom.
That's fine. I've been there before. I'm not scared. I've fucking been there before.
Is this real?
Niggas hurting my elbow. It's hurting my wrist. You're hurting me, Sheriff. You're hurting me, Sheriff. Why are you choking? I can't breathe. Why are you touching my leg? Why are you touching my leg?
Just wait.
They're laughing.
Just wait.
Even the sheriffs are laughing because it's so funny.
This is George. Everybody's gonna have to fucking wait until my crossover from my nephew feels better on my ankle. My ankle hurts from my nephew crossing me over in Arizona. So, you facetious niggas.
Facetious. So what was she on? Like, this is some Xanax nightmare.
This is so bad. And she
This
smells
is
real
an-
fat.
No.
This is this is an Ambien nightmare or something.
Do you think?
They're like, we need Haldol.
I'll give all these people the fucking space they need. But this fat bitch is a bitch. This fat bitch is a bitch. This fat bitch is a bitch.
I thought she was gonna start rapping.
This fat bitch is a bitch. This fat bitch is a bitch. This fat bitch is a bitch. Shut up, talking to me, Richard Ware.
Honestly,
This fat bitch is a bitch. Oh my god, this is better than Plain Lady, by the way. I mean, to be honest.
fucking know. It's fucking unhinged and psychotic. Like, that is psychotic.
This is.
Do you think it was a fever dream
it's
or
a
like
fever dream? I think it's a combo of alcohol and Ambien or something. I don't know what that is.
We
though.
should do that one time.
Maybe there's a little meth powder in there. Like
There was like
something a little
cocaine or
extra,
like there's a little bit
in
of.
Arizona.
My nephew crossed over my ankle in
It's like-
Arizona, and I'm like,
This is very specific.
of you.
Pacific. It's very.
I mean,
so that was more recent, and I couldn't.
oh,
I was like, honey, what is happening here?
wait, what happened? How do
What
I?
happened?
How do I?
Whoa, girl.
Love her.
What I was gonna say is I could not help but notice the seat color.
Well, we know it's a Spirit airline.
Exactly.
So
that's where I was like,
hence the N word.
this
That's
is just-
man, that's gonna be cut out. But I mean, let's get
no,
honest.
hence it being thrown around.
It's
Literally.
being thrown around. Like, you don't
That's,
throw that word
that's
around.
Spirit. This fat bitch here
This
is
fat
the bitch.
here. Priceless, actually.
It's
To be honest with
priceless.
you,
Like-
everything is priceless.
And I want to meet her after this and just ask her, like, what were you thinking at the time? Were you thinking you were seeing
like
was she seeing lizard people too?
I think we're gonna say Lizzo, and I was like, Lizzo quit. Lizzo quit
This
last night.
fat bitch.
Did you see Lizzo quit last night?
Quit what? Eating?
No, she didn't quit that, honey. Let me just look it up, and I'll read the. She is such a dumb bitch.
I know.
Like, no
I'm sorry.
offense,
I'm over
but
it. Like that one post was like, I'm a warrior. People commenting on my body.
Lizzo says, I quit.
It's like,
Oh, for God's sakes, I'm not paying for the goddamn time.
let me just see what it says.
Let me go to the free one. I'm getting tired of putting up and being dragged by everyone in my life and on the
Everyone.
internet.
Like who?
All I want to do is make music and make people happy and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me. I'm constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views, being the butt of the joke every single time because how I look, my character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespect my name. I didn't sign up for this shit. I quit. Okay.
All right, bye. But she's quitting because remember her dancers, how uncomfortable she made them all
shoved
feel.
fucking bananas in her
Right.
face. Like,
and she made them be naked and like do other weird shit. That's
Lizzo,
like, Lizzo.
Honestly, if
Yeah,
you would
they're
just
gonna-
grow the fuck up,
Right.
you need to have a glow up.
Remember what we talked about last week? There's no excuse.
There's no excuse anymore, okay?
No
and now
excuse.
that was controversial, probably.
It was.
On YouTube, people are not thrilled with that speech, but I think that was We said something else about fat people. Oh no, I don't know. Anyway, I hate fats. As you can see, I'm wearing my Fats and Femme shirt that fits me again from when I first started we first started the podcast. So
we really did make that a long time ago,
and it didn't fit me then, really, to be honest.
No,
it was a little tight.
They were tight. They
run
look,
tight. Right there.
Oh, Fem's a must, fat's a plus. I forgot about that.
Yeah, everyone.
That was our backyard photo shoot.
That's our photo shoot, babe. When you were a unicorn.
Now, things feel like they're vibrating when I put my foot on this carpet right here. Is it because there's power shooting through it?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
is that the beer? Is that Topo Chico talking?
I hope so. Otherwise, I'm getting shocked tonight.
What if you're like?
Now, I did watch Drag Race last night. Never seen a single episode this season. I was like,
I have thoughts. I have prayers. I don't agree.
No, we were like, first of all, they're wearing a bodysuit and it's the exact same ugly
so you
yellow
don't like
and black.
you don't like plain Jane?
No, I just didn't like the outfit. For me, I was like, how is that the winner? They're so exactly the same. There's no complementary parts. It's a bodysuit. It was normally they're like, that's just a bodysuit. That's just a leotard. It's like, well, why aren't you saying it tonight?
I have some controversial comments, but I really think that the one that went home, or is it plasma? Morphine, plasma, morphine, whatever.
I know, I'm like, can't do it.
She had her girl snatch. I don't give a fuck what they're like. This doesn't resemble. I'm like, yes, it fucking does. Like, she can't help it. She has a man arms.
It's
like
a man.
I just hate that challenge because they never pick the one that I think should.
And that's what our friend Zach was saying, was that this challenge is specifically designed so they can just do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. It's such bullshit.
Because let me tell you,
I'm in the top 5, and you're like, so I have no choice if they want to send. Okay,
they're like, oh yeah, you're not good. I'm like,
it's like, well, now,
no offense, little quacker, the little fucking like bird lady.
Yeah. Oh, that. Was
I didn't think it was that good.
That was.
I thought it was kind of cheap and fucking dumb.
It was cheap.
You're wearing feathers and walking around with
a boa constrictor.
A boa constrictor. Now, have we had a boa constrictor? Now, for
this episode brought to you by Topo Chico. Also, I was at my family all day.
Yeah, we need to preface this. This is Easter hangover
so
right
I had to go. Yeah, well,
this is Saturday Easter, so
yeah, my Saturday Easter.
He hasn't
goes
risen
harder
yet.
than your Sunday Easter, bitch.
Right, and he goes hard,
literally
with the fam.
I look over. I'm like, why are there 3 or 4 bottles of wine open at once for 7 adults? Like,
I know why.
Bob loves alcohol.
I'm not actually a fan.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
So anyway, Bob or Billy. Billy. So yeah, I guess should I? Hi, I'm Bobby. Welcome to Not Well.
Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to Not Well.
Thank you for joining us. If you've never been here before, well, welcome, because we just had a fucking 5-minute intermission or a 5-minute intro that was just like, I don't even know.
Wow, you're right. We really went off the rails there. We started with the spirit video, and then we just went.
Well, I like to let people know who we are if they've never been here before.
Right. Welcome to our new listeners.
Welcome to our listeners, our old.
Probably singular, not plural, but.
Which, speaking of, Thatcher tweeted me his dick picture. Shout out to Thatcher. We see your cock.
Okay.
Now the only thing I'll request is the only thing I'm gonna request is don't not my personal. You gotta do my alt. You gotta send that to like Not Well and not my actual personal one, because it's all right.
What's that?
I don't know, some dumb whore.
Emma.
Yeah, I'm like, now.
This is your personal.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
He's got a big old cock and he's got like muscles.
Whoa. That's a big boy.
Now Thatcher that calls in.
Now,
I wonder if he's called us lately. Let me just check while we're at it. Because we're talking about Thatcher. He sent us his big cock. He sent it to my personal, so I can't like it.
That's big.
I can't like it because like my family follows me there, so like I can't really.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, I could like it, but I don't want them to see dicks that I'm looking at.
You send it in a DM to your other one.
Yeah, like just go recopy it, just redo it, and send it to Not Well so everyone can see Thatcher. Oh, well, I was trying to get Thatcher to
Next off, we need a JO vid.
Oh God. Speaking of, well. Now, I need to tell you about my lack of, well, let me just see if he's said anything to us, because I have not checked our voicemail in a really long time. I mean, this is from February.
Cute boys, hello. So, my question is mental health and trauma permanent? So I have a friend who has went through some shit and has completely went crazy over it. And is there a way that she could come back? Like, is mental health and trauma curable? I mean, I know it is if you work through it and do the steps and da-da-da, but, like, I don't know. You tell me what you think.
Wow.
You tell me what you think. Thank you. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Keep that dick
Keep
up.
them dicks up.
Well, you kept yours up.
Well, we saw your cock.
Yummy.
To answer your question, I kind of think it's permanent. Sorry. I mean, I think you can work through it, but there's always a twinge of that trauma that's going to kick back in.
It's so true.
Now just wait for this edible to kick in. Oh, no.
Oh,
it's
I know.
not a hat.
Honey.
Happened for me. Now, what number would Chico was that, like 7? I haven't had dinner either.
What?
Anyway, Thatcher, to answer your question, to be more clear about this, mental health is fucked up and trauma will last a lifetime.
So go ahead and...
No, don't KMS, but I mean, definitely like...
No.
It's hard.
I think it sticks around, but I think
you
people
can
learn how to
manage
deal with it.
Manage. That's the word.
Yeah, with ibogaine or mushrooms or something. They are finding this ibogaine.
I'm doing... What's ibogaine?
Honey.
Ibogaine?
Ibogaine.
You're like, ibogaine.
I think it's from a vine from West
Probably
Africa.
I was going to say,
but literally I know someone who did it, and they're finding that 90+% of people who take it completely resolve their trauma.
But isn't that like a crazy
after one
trip?
dose?
That was in like a crazy like
It's
moment.
probably more of a crazy one. I think it's one of the ones that you vomit on, and
Okay,
they
so
have
like
to
ayahuasca.
They have to monitor your heart rhythm while you're on it.
Okay, I already have
few
anxiety.
people
have died.
I think a couple
They've
people have
passed.
died.
They're like, I have anxiety about
But
dying.
it's
Like,
because
you're fine.
I think because they didn't know they had a pre-existing heart condition.
So can we
it's
get
like-
checked that out beforehand?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
They still won't monitor you. But yeah, like I think you can work through the trauma, and if you're on certain substances, it's easier for you to work through because it gets rid of a lot of your dumb extraneous, like all these little extra thoughts. You're like, it's hot today. I'm
It's
hot.
your extra thoughts.
Humid, and I have to pick this up later, and tomorrow I have to work.
Cut
this.
it.
It's like when you cut away all that, then you can focus on the trauma.
And then you can clear the trauma. Because
I think you can.
Actually, that's a really
and
good
I think
point.
you remember the history, and you're like, yeah, at one point I was raped, like violated. Even people that have been violated,
Well-
or veterans who've gone to war and like killed people and right in front of murdered them.
Yeah, and they try
they
to
realize they're
try to
murderers.
dig it in the back, and they're like, "Why am I angry all the time?" It's like, well,
because your friend got blown up
because
right
you
in front of
literally
you.
saw murder.
You saw his head get blown off, by a bullet. Like,
disassociate. Actually,
Yeah.
that is what you do. It's not like it's like
Yeah.
you literally pretend like it
That's
didn't
what the
happen, but
shock
it's in
is.
your head, and like you'll wake up and have nightmares.
and
But
it's reaching out and bothering every other part of your brain.
my God, this is bad. So yeah,
I
trauma's
do think you can work
fucked.
through it, but sorry.
I think it's management. I think it's trying to, you need to address it and say, this happened to me,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to allow it to continue to happen to me. Because that's what you're doing when you're doing trauma. You're continuing to just have it happen to you.
And then this can get us onto a recurring rant of ours, but your triggers are your responsibility because as you work through this shit, you need to figure out what triggers you and why.
And avoid it.
And avoid it. And if you can't avoid it, when that feeling comes up, just be like, this is a feeling
Or
that would
exit.
normally trigger me,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to let it. And I'm just going to leave the situation so I don't have to keep dealing with not letting it trigger me. And then
Right.
you leave. But it's not other people's fault that something comes up and it bothers you. Like, that's on you. If it's bothering
It's
you,
on you.
leave.
Period.
You don't have to be around them.
No. Oh,
Now,
it's-
if you're considering them a close friend, I would be like, hey, can you please stop doing that? Like, we've talked about it 3 times, but after this, I just can't be around it. Then you leave. But that's
if your
called making a
friends are your
boundary.
friends, they're going to know your triggers. However,
Yes.
they're also not going to be able to remember all the time. So
No.
when they do, you need to actually show them some grace because you're going to
Yeah.
trigger them.
Yes!
Maybe. It's true.
No, it's true. It's true.
It's like they're just trying to be helpful and be fun, and then they trigger you, and then you're triggering them because you
or
triggered.
anything online, like when I read comments, like this triggered me, and like this should
I'm
not,
over
this should
it.
have a warning in front of it. I'm
No,
like,
it shouldn't.
It shouldn't. You're online. You could see a
This is the World Wide Web. This
kitten
is
getting drowned right now, like on the World
I mean,
Wide
no
Web.
offense, but that's like first. That's like
you
First
want
Amendment
to see
shit.
animals getting chopped up. You can see that.
If you don't want that, then go to another country, bitch.
Yeah, if you don't fucking love it,
You
then
don't like
leave
it, then go.
Leave it. It's like leave it.
Oh my God! Can I just
where?
tell you, like, speaking of the country and just everything that's happening, other than the fact that we're sending.
Can we go back to that other screen, like the home screen? I want to go to the home screen.
Home screen?
Okay.
Home screen.
Huh.
Caitlyn Jenner. Now,
I already know it's going to
did
be
you
good.
see?
Yeah.
Did you see what she posted?
No, I didn't see a post.
Oh my
honey.
God! It is like beyond fucking psychotic.
Someone really missed out on the famous train, so they're trying hard now.
Oh, it's like really bizarre.
It's pretty sad.
How do you spell her name, with a K or a C? C.
I don't know.
It is because there's a joke.
I feel like it's L.
It's a C. There's a joke that says that Nikki Glaser does about her. I'll play it for everyone. But she says, she goes, oh, and something about her family. And I'll spell your name with a K because you're like a Kardashian. Like, anyway.
Oh, my God.
Just you read it.
Okay. I am absolutely.
No, wait. If you don't know who Caitlyn Jenner is, this is Bruce Jenner, who transitioned to Caitlyn. This is a trans woman who had an entire episode with activists that were trans activists that held her a little ceremony for her naming. Now let's go ahead and read this quote.
I am absolutely disgusted that Joe Biden has declared the most holy of holy days, a self-proclaimed devout Catholic, as Transgender Day of Visibility. The only thing you should be declaring on this day is he is risen.
Now this is a trans woman.
Like what?
Katie baby.
What
Kate, honey.
the fuck?
Honey, little kitty cat.
Little kitty cat.
Like,
if you want us to call you he, we will.
We will. Like
I will happily misgender you.
I don't are we gonna have a reverse?
Yeah, it's like,
I feel like we're gonna have a reverse.
She'll be the first one to detransition.
And then it'll be like, well, Bruce did it. And it's going to be like, oh, no, trans are bad. It's like, listen.
The liberal woke media convinced me to transition. I am Bruce inside.
No offense, but like,
I don't think she can go back to Bruce.
Well,
like,
she can't.
I
think she.
Oh, she chip-chopped.
She chip-chopped. I think she can't go back to Bruce literally.
She's a chip-chop sub.
So now she's going to sit here and act like she's not trans and be like, God, this is fucking, he has risen. Okay, well,
he is risen.
First of all, it's they, them has risen.
First of all, when did you think that Jesus-type Christians are going to accept a trans woman? Like, that's the other funny part. I'm like, so you're trans, but you are trying to play into the evangelical crowd? Like, it's just not adding up.
Bizarre.
It's like, oh,
it's
so
bizarre.
The most holy of holy days, says
like
the woman who chopped her penis off.
Right.
Like,
it's like,
I don't think it's going to be.
Do you know that you're trans? The date of Easter changes every year, Caitlin.
Oh, my God.
March 31st has been the Trans Day of Visibility for 15 years. Google the White House proclamation from March 31st, 2023. Laugh my ass out. You're so mad because Easter happened and to fall on March 31st.
Like,
Trans Day of Visibility was always in March 31st. Honey, you are transgender.
I'll just let the comments do their thing.
Yeah. How many wines have we had, girl? Miss Caitlin, is there a reason you continually insist on reminding the world of your ignorance?
God.
Who is he? Not everyone shares your faith. You do realize you're part of the trans community, right? Like,
it's so funny.
It's
this
so
is so good. Nay.
Friend, archive this post. Easter moved up due to leap year. Joe ain't got nothing to do with this. Caitlin's allowed to have an opinion. The comments here are truly ugly, snide, and disrespectful. Let's see what your bitch ass says. A believer, mama of four, preacher's daughter. Girl. So first,
she's like a pro-trans Christian. Or something.
Oh, I bet she really is.
The responses to that.
Has anybody called her? I'd suggest rereading my post. You apparently missed the point entirely. I find Caitlin to be full of hypocrisy. This bitch is so dumb. Oh, you're a mother of four, and you're going to argue on the internet on Caitlyn Jenner's post, and you're like, all holier than thou. Got it.
It's like, okay.
I honestly think that Jesus might have been trans. Let's get honest.
Fully
that
agree.
long hair.
Well,
they all have
God's
long hair,
not supposed to have gender anyways.
Well, and that's what I'm wondering is where do we get he from?
It's like
God?
A creator. Like the patriarchal people turned him into he. They took this idea of energy and this
them,
all-knowing God into he, Father, him.
It's
son.
not even a person.
It's not a person at all.
If it is real, if they are out there, God, if you're out there, they probably don't have a gender.
Have a pussy?
Like we probably don't even. They don't even have like human markings. Probably. So it's like you don't even know.
Not
but
human
you dumb Christians
no
like
body.
Jesus and God.
It's like what?
So
why
God
are you so
basically
convinced?
contradicted his whole entire book.
God is a father. God the Father.
If we're being honest,
why do you think it has a penis? Why do you think God has a penis?
Yeah, what made him have a penis?
Like that's
happiness. Happiness is so hard to find. Have you ever seen that line?
No, what is that?
Ernest Scared Stupid, or Ernest Goes to Beverly Hills, or something. Beverly Hills Hillbillies. Beverly Hills Hillbillies. She goes, and every man knows the happiness is so hard to find. And he goes, excuse me, happiness. And he's like, happiness. And it's like,
okay, I love that.
Anyway, I'll have to find that clip and play it.
I need that clip.
Happiness.
Happiness.
And all women know happiness is hard to find.
Excuse me?
Happiness.
Oh, happiness.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, so we got a lot of shit going on in the world, honey. I need to stop saying honey and like. Do you know we say, oh my God, I noticed something really bad in our.
Like what?
Now, I'm really sorry, but we love alliterations. Or is that what it's called? No, not alliterations. Is that what it's called?
No, but it's that time.
No, what is the.
That's why.
So the edible's hitting.
I was like, I'm looking at you like.
Not alliteration, but when you're like a blah, blah, blah.
Similes?
Simile.
Yeah, similes.
Simile.
Like and as.
So we always talk in similes. Which
Well,
is fine, but
That's just like my mother used to do.
I mean, it's fine.
I do as you do. As Bobby says.
Do as I say, not as I do. That's what my dad used to say to me.
One thing I learned this week, and I want to know what you think. I can't do push-ups. Like literally, I'm in the gym.
I hate
my trainer goes, let's do 20 push-ups. I looked at him. I said 20. I told him outright. I said,
can't do push-ups.
I can't do one. I don't know if I can do one.
Did you do girls?
I couldn't even get back up with
Did
one.
you hear what I just said, though? Can we just...
Can you do girls? Yeah, and I'm like, you mean the easier knee version? Like, why is that
that's
a girl?
not girls. Right, and there's a learning point. This is a learning situation.
He, him, father.
This is a learning situation. And just because you're on your knees doesn't make you a girl.
Well, no, they call it girl because it's misogynistic because it's easier
because that's how the girls
to
used to do the push-ups.
Because it's easier for girls because they're weaker.
So that's the only push-ups I do because, no offense, I'm not planking and lifting my body.
That's what I started doing. I started doing the knee ones.
Yeah, you
and
have
I could
to
do like 10 of them. But this was also after like a tricep day. So
you're really actually. Can I make a comment? And you're going to be really happy I say this. I'm just going to let you know. Now I did notice. In pictures, not pictures. Last week's video. Your chest is like very
firming up.
Yes.
The arms aren't. You don't think that the arms?
No, the arms are. Yeah, the whole. Ooh,
they're big. Yeah.
Are you a muscle twink? Oh my God. No, I noticed it last week.
And then the legs
though.
too are getting really.
Well, we'll work on those.
Yeah, they're a little thin.
Just kidding.
They are.
I'm top heavy, so my legs are great.
And you're so lucky.
Yeah, I know. I've been working them out for 35 fucking years.
Literally the knees.
Yeah, they're like, oh, actually now it's like when I walk, we walked up the street and I was like, this is fine. I can walk to East Market.
See,
it's
this
really
is why
weird.
People like walk. Yeah,
it's really bizarre because
I like it more. I'm like, oh,
yeah, like I'm
my
lighter.
legs during COVID, my legs turned to twigs like for 4 years.
COVID fucked
and
us all
only
up.
since January when I've been working out, I'm like, I can go on a walk now for 50. Like,
yeah,
Dairy Queen. I was like, I got home fine.
When I was in Salt Lake City, and we got like leftover. We walked. We walked like 14,000 steps. And
you
I'm
also
like,
know that's a lot of That's the other thing where it's like,
and it's great.
You can go ahead and get an ice cream cone on a walk because you just fucking walked.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think like I need to walk to dinner, walk to dessert.
Walking is really great. Honestly, it's going to help the environment.
Fucking dead.
Now
I have
push-ups though, honey.
I'll get better at them, and I'm going to try to do them before.
Do one at a time.
He goes, no, I want to see that you're failing, and I was like,
do you want to see my pussy too? I
was like, anything else? Oh, he was wearing these pants. I could see his dick head full. He got such a big dick. I love my trainer.
Shout out to said trainer.
This might be
a little controversial.
It's a hair thing for me.
Because you were coming in hot, by the way. Or was that like what you already told me?
No, this is a new one.
Oh, God.
So there's a thing I realized with hair. Like, I like hair in general.
So we did discuss hair last week on our sundry about the wet hair. Right. You're talking about head hair.
No, I'm talking about body hair still.
Okay, we're back on body hair.
I realized, and after I saw this picture, just look at this picture. Okay. You see that? Okay, so there's,
oh, he's hot to me.
But like, look at that.
It's a little tough.
Look at this. And
I know.
Like
that smells.
That type of hair. I said, I don't really like the smooth, non-curly, long hair like this. Like Rapunzel, no thank you. I like if it has a little curl or something.
Sure, it has to have a little texture, a little.
It can't be all like the same position, like someone brushed it going down. Like when I see long, it's like the thinning 70s hair.
Can I say something?
On here,
Can I say something?
Why is it long like that? Yeah.
Is he Asian?
No, this one's not, but yes.
So I do notice that Asian men, which I don't understand that. Hair, well, they have they have the best head hair,
first of all,
for sure.
It's like,
first of all,
hair per follicle numbers are off the charts.
But like the pubic hair is also like the head hair, and it's a little rough.
Can't.
When's the last, well, this is going to be racist, but not.
No.
When's the last Asian that you saw with a really good beard?
Oh, it's been
Name one. I can't.
I know. I'm like,
I'm sure there is.
I think I've seen one because I was so shocked by it. I followed them. Like I kept looking and looked into their profile.
But like a real good beard.
Not
like
in person ever.
Like
Never.
it doesn't grow like out of the. Yeah.
It doesn't.
They always get the good mustache. They can get a little.
Just a little thin boy. Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, it's different. Different cultures are interesting. I mean, we all can grow hair in other places, but
now Indian beard.
Now
watch
out, because they'll scrape your fucking legs when they're sucking your dick. They're like hit you right here and they're scrape, and it's like, oh no,
what is that?
It's called scruff.
Oh yeah.
Which my haircut lady was like so impressed with my weight loss, but then she goes, "I'm ready for you to kind of." I think I might shave this off at some point. Not now.
No, it's happening. Yeah,
it'll be over the summer when I lose another 20.
I'm looking at July.
Same.
I'm looking
a little
at July
trial for before,
and we're gonna be like, oh no,
oh shit,
it's gonna be over. I'm sorry,
because I want like the stubble. I don't want, but I want to have a chisel, bitch, and
it's chiseling.
It's chiseling, bitch.
The chisel is chiseling.
I'm down.
This is insane.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I talk about this every week, but I'm just really happy that something in my life is
my
actually
weight and my body shape.
Well, because I've been really upset about it. Like I didn't realize how upset I was.
You didn't. You were holding it in.
But like when I look at myself now, I think I'm sexy, and when I look at myself,
you are beautiful in every single way.
But it doesn't. Again, weight doesn't dictate if you're hot or not. That's something I would like to say.
We've ruled that.
Yeah,
like that is accurate. Because we don't have to do it again, but you can't have them all face, body,
everything.
dick.
You can't have everything. Let's just say that.
Personality.
Now, I wonder
those
if
are the four things
wait.
you can't.
We never have discussed which we need maybe a female to call in. Is there a female version of this?
Oh yeah, probably
like good pussy, good tits, but ugly face.
Pussy lips specifically.
Yeah. Now, what kind of pussy lips would you prefer if you were straight?
High and tight.
High and tight, baby. Me too.
I don't really want to see. I want to be able to go down and like nothing catches.
Yeah.
anywhere.
No, I don't want to like be like, oh, this is ball sack.
Like is that?
Which it is ball sack.
If there's anything dangling, it is. The labia are the scrotum. We looked it up.
Pussy.
Yeah, I probably want something smooth and not. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Labiaplasty. They actually have a surgery that can do that.
Now, just because you have a hanging pussy does not mean you're ugly.
That doesn't mean you're not hot. Yeah, we're just saying if we preferred. Look at me. I would obviously have a tight little.
Look at me.
Tiny little disappearing. You can't even see it. It's just a crack.
And my pussy would be down to the floor.
Yours, what the lips would be.
I mean, it would be.
Bobby, your lips coming out of your leg again. Your shorts. Pull your shorts down.
Oh, it would for sure. I'd be like, I'd have my cheerleading shorts on and they'd be all out. They'd be like, your pussy's out.
Bobby, did you queef again?
No, that's just my labia in the wind.
Slap,
or whatever.
Slap,
is it
slap.
labia? I don't even know. But anyway, that's an interesting thought.
So yeah, what do you got? Because
I don't know. I have one other thing.
I have another thing to get hot about.
Okay, well, do we want to stay hot or do we want to change something?
Maybe stay hot.
Okay, well then do it.
This is what I typed. Is it bad if I almost kinda don't mind if it's cloudy so I don't have to watch the solar eclipse?
Oh.
I couldn't. I was like, this is such
you're
an
crossing
evil.
lines.
This is an evil thought. But I was like, fuck all these people.
It's gonna be cloudy. Let's go. It's Ohio.
It's gonna be cloudy. It's been cloudy every day.
So what's kind of scary about that though is that it'll go dark.
It's gonna be weird.
It'll be black. Like it'll be dark. Like
because there's not.
It'll turn to night for 3 minutes.
I want to hear what all the birds do, and Penny might freak out, and I want to see.
I'm kind of interested in research myself.
Ooh, research.
Now I'm also in the 100% zone at my work. Yep, 100%.
You can't be.
Yes, I can.
Are you that far north?
Look at the map.
You're that far.
No,
it's like Dublin,
baby.
It's like north.
Yeah, Hilliard's right here. I'm over.
Oh, you're.
Yeah, I just gotta go.
You're that far over.
Well, so I want to make something clear. If you're in the United States, anywhere in the Midwest or anywhere, like you can see it. It's just not going to be a full one.
Yes, you will all. We will all. Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand that.
Oh, they think you have to be in the zone.
Right.
The zone of interest.
No. You're going to see it. We're at 98% in Columbus downtown, so like you're going to see it.
Oh, fuck that.
Right. It's like okay.
I didn't know 98.
Yes.
Oh, I don't even give a fuck. I'm not driving. I was going to drive.
I know, and it's going to be really bad because everybody's going to be on the west side, and then I'm not going to ever be able to leave fucking work.
You gotta sneak out early.
I'm gonna have to be like, I gotta go.
No, you're gonna have to be like, traffic's getting bad. You say that.
Actually, and then I have a appointment the next day on Tuesday.
But if it's cloudy, you're not gonna have a problem because no one's gonna drive out.
How?
People are gonna be at home and be like, it's cloudy.
God damn it.
God damn it. We have to wait another 500 years.
So I was one of our friends was telling me that 100,000 of those glasses were given away by the libraries in the area. 100,000. So imagine 100,000 people. and this is just people that got glasses, driving west to Hilliard, Dublin, and this whole, because they're not going to go that far. They don't want to go that far. They want to get right in the zone.
You're right. They're probably not going to go north.
My old
gonna
apartment,
go
when I
west.
first moved here, is in the zone. It's a mile from my office. So I'm going to go there, and I'm actually going to fly.
You've always been a trendsetter.
Oh, speaking of trends, today is my 12-year anniversary of moving to Columbus.
Oh,
Thank you.
Congratulations. And you regret it every day.
Actually, it's the best move I've ever made. Now, if you've never moved away from home, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It's okay to come back home, but you've got to go away for
At
a
least
moment.
for a few years.
A couple of years and see who you really are. Now, some people are fine not moving away. I get it. But there's a lot of you that need some culture. Now, so I have friends that have never moved away, but yet they go
seem
farther
like it.
around the world.
Literally, I was going to say, none of them seem like
One of my
the
friends,
ones
Sarah.
I'm thinking about.
Sarah.
Courtney.
Yeah.
Is she from there? Atlanta?
Yeah. No, but she moved to Georgia Southern. So she still was in Georgia, but she did move away.
Okay,
but,
that's away from home.
But like my friend Sarah, I don't remember. I don't think she lived anywhere else, but like she's
would never
very
fucking
cultured.
know. Yeah, you would
so
not
it's
know.
the ones that aren't cultured that are like, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you've never left your
you've
fucking
never
hometown.
fucking tried it. Matt has family like this. Trust me.
Well, and that's where I'm like, so me
And every
moving
time
here,
I bring something up like it, I'm like, they really don't get it. They really can't imagine. They cannot imagine.
it's bizarre. And then like when I moved here, I had to like
walking to dinner, like something so simple and fun that we do.
you
here.
walk.
Like right.
It's like yeah.
Picked up a coffee, like McDonald's, like no, like from a real coffee shop where they roast it in the place.
But that's the thing. Everybody needs to get out. So if
Yeah.
you've been stuck in your hometown and you're kind of feeling stuck, that's a
Go.
sign.
Go.
It's a sign because
Yeah.
I was in that zone where I was like, if I don't leave this place,
You were working
I'm
at like
never,
a radio station, like
Yeah,
you
like,
had some bizarre.
I was never going to.
Yeah.
I was going to be in the closet for the rest of my life and have men
Oh,
just
that's
sneak
so
over,
sad. Which
was kind of fun back. And now I think about it,
I'm
I
like,
kind of
that could be hot.
Yeah,
I
but
kind of
then
want it again.
I don't like the push off of like, I'm straight. Like I don't want to. Okay, I'm gay, whatever. But like, I still want to do like the straight curious route, if that makes sense. Like, oh, I don't do this often. It's like, okay.
That feeling.
Oh my god, when your
When
dick
you think-
gets so
oh.
hard, and I listen. If you've never had like a real, this is another word of advice. If you've never moved away from home, but also if you've never had any like strange, like some other dick and other pussy, I highly recommend it because.
What do you mean other dick and other pussy?
Like if you've been with
only
the same person from high school, or like
I didn't. Did that still exist?
Oh yeah.
That's awful. I'm sorry. I
think
feel bad for you.
I kind of.
Like I understand it, and I'm not judging you. I don't think you're a bad person, but I feel bad for
And
you.
I don't know your
I
rules.
can't
Like maybe
help
you
it.
guys are a little more open. Maybe you are a little frisky.
Well,
but
probably
most
not.
of the time you're
Most of the
going back to
time.
homecoming.
Yeah.
And you're there like
10-year reunion, 15-year reunion,
30,
20-year reunion,
40.
30-year reunion.
You're like, oh, I can't believe they're all dead. It's like,
I'm like, I remember when I was in high school, they had like the group that was of that age had like the 50-year reunion, and I was like, so these people are like late 70s.
If you're going
why
to-
are they coming back to this? And it was packed, and I was like, oh.
it's just really bad.
Oh,
If you
and then people in our generation, if you're going to a fucking high school reunion, I'm gonna look at you like you're insane. Like, what's wrong with you?
no offense.
Why?
Because also my friends are who I talk to. Why am I gonna go look at these fake ass bitches and be like, oh my god, you have 16 kids, great.
good for you.
Oh, you're sober now. That's great.
You got
It's
a
like,
vote? Oh.
It's like, oh, okay. Well, I suck dick on the weekends. Like, what do you want to know from me? You didn't even like me
Literally.
then, so fuck off. Bitch.
I know. That's why I ran into someone from
I
high
hate
school.
high school.
At,
I hated high school.
What's that? I hated high school too.
I hated
Brewdog.
it.
I walk into Brewdog and the bartender recognized me. I didn't recognize her.
No.
She's like, "It's Emma. Remember?" And I was like, "Remember from where, Emma?"
Did you ever talk to me, Emma?
And she's like, "High school." And I like suddenly did have one flashback.
Well, you
when she
you know the
described
people.
it.
You know the people.
But I was like, "So what did we have art together?" She was like, "Yeah."
Okay, so then I like clicked a bell because that's. But if you really think about it,
But when I met her, I was like, I don't have anything. Like, we ran out of things to talk about in 10 seconds. It was like, yeah, art. We had art together. Anyways, I want 2 IPAs.
yeah, I want another
was
one
like-
too. But I want to say, make a comment. I can't remember.
I fucking looked over. I was like, so what's the comment? And then I'd be like,
It's about reunions. It's about. God damn
people made in
it!
high school, running into people from high school.
Oh, here it is. You're 18 years old when you graduate high school. High school is 4 whole years of your life. If you're 70 going back to your high school reunion, you mean to tell me that 4 years of your life were the best of your entire life? I'm sorry. It just makes me feel very sad for you.
That's what I mean when I feel
Sad.
sorry for you about the pussy and
I feel
dick
sorry. The
situation.
pussy and dick,
Same with this.
and
It's like
it's embarrassing.
it really
It's like,
is. And I would love to talk to them and figure out why they feel that way, because I just want to ask them, what were the next 50, 60 years about?
Right. Like on the scheme of life, your life with your parents is very short if you really think about it.
Yeah, like you have to get beyond it.
Like you go there till 18.
And good
then
parents
you're,
should want you to get beyond it and be fine
most
on your
parents
own.
like, fly, you dumb bitch. At least that's what I would say to my goddamn kids. Go fly, you dumb whore.
My grandfather was a pilot.
I don't like United. So
I might have another thing and then I'm done, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have much more. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
This is going to offend some people.
I don't
and
give a fuck anymore. Okay. If you're listening to the show, you should know now that we don't give a fuck.
I guess this question I've already answered, but I said, actually, I haven't answered this. Okay. Are all gays with kids boring, or is it just everyone with kids?
Whoa, girl.
I'm sorry. I was like, is it everyone with kids? Because I do work with people, like straight people who have kids. And I'm like, yeah, we could go to like a happy hour and just after work, 5:30.
They can't.
Well, I'd have to check with blah, blah, blah. And then, we have to, on the way home at 4:30, I have to pick up Brayson and then Ashley Lynn,
Allie Lynn.
Kalila.
Brasla.
Kalila got to get
Sorry.
picked up. And I'm just like looking at them like, okay, so not tonight. And then I'm like, what about next Tuesday? And then it's like,
See you next Tuesday.
then my mom will be there on that morning because she comes over to help out with Brayson. It's all this stuff, but then even worse than straight couples with kids or gay couples with kids in my book. I have yet
They try to
meet,
be cool dads, and it's like,
and it's not,
you're not cool.
or they're not dads at all. But
Well-
I met one couple at Union, and it was like, all they did was talk about the kids. It was on the phone. It was bring it up. And I'm like, why are you here? Like, I literally was like,
why don't you go home to your kids?
So do you want to go to Applebee's and get dollar margaritas? Like, why are you as parents
Why
at
at Union? And then you're all you're talking about is your kids.
And it was like 11 p.m. And I'm like, well, someone's watching the kids, I guess, because the dads are getting
It's
frisky.
time to go home.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is up with kids? Having kids, I think, ruins you.
So I have a question for you that I had thought of. Now, I think it's really bizarre seeing your sibling as a parent.
Oh, yeah, fully. And
My
I'm like,
sister, so today, and this is no tea,
No
no shade.
tea.
No tea, no shade.
no tea, no shade.
She was in the room with the boys, and they were like, I was like, hey guys, da, da, da. She walks out, and then she sees something on the floor and goes, somebody needs to pick up this fruit by the foot because this wrapper is on the floor. And I looked at her and I was
You're
like,
you pick it
wait.
up.
I go, oh my God. I go, you're
Yeah.
like a mom. Like
a mom. Isn't that weird?
it's so weird because I'm like, no,
When
you're
did you
my
see this
sister.
happen?
Just today, she FaceTimed me. She's in Utah.
Oh, bitch.
She was like trying to figure out the hot tub. I was like, well, because the fan wasn't really running, and I was like, well, just make sure it's
It did
ventilated.
get steamy. Yeah, that's why we left the door
It was
open.
like ventilated.
We just left
That's fine.
open a window and a door.
I was like, good luck opening the windows, but
I'm dreaming of just living there.
I am too.
I kind of want to.
I go. Isn't
I can
it
just see
so?
myself walking across the basement to my room, like,
Oh, it's
We
like
live
the
there.
most
Yeah.
peaceful.
why
Like
don't we just go in the summer or
I
something?
know. I kind of do.
Ask
Actually, I
her
do want to
just,
go.
like,
I do want to go. I do want to go in the summer.
but like for a week if we.
Yeah,
can.
that's the problem. Is I
wanna
need to
do
quit
a
my job.
week. Yeah, I'm like, we got to get you more vacation, honey.
Yeah, I just got to like figure out how to be a consultant.
You need to get FMLA. If you get FMLA for
Then I
your
can go
back,
away.
you can take off any days you want.
So,
Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, not
we
to
got to stop
say-
scheming about disabilities.
I don't give a fuck. You know
I
what-
want you to get a disability, honey.
scheming.
yeah, they
I read
scheme.
a goddamn article today that Ozempic, not to just keep talking about this in Wegovy, is made. How much do you think it costs to make it? Like, if you weren't smart.
It can't be that. Okay.
So, like, if you're not smart and you're paying
Like
$1,000
per like
a
shot,
month,
you mean?
you're paying $1,000 a month. How much is for?
Oh.
So, yeah, how much is like?
I
a
would
shot?
guess probably like $10.
You're wrong. It's even less. It's fucking $5.30
Stop.
to make.
I thought I was going low. $5.30 for the shot.
It's 89 cents to actually produce like the semaglutide. Yeah, it's the actual pen is more expensive than anything.
The plastic pen.
The
Right.
plastic pen
Great.
itself administering. But I read that and I
That's
go,
just
this is
weird being- yeah,
disgusting
yeah.
because that is big pharma controlling our entire
Well, and
lives.
who keeps us fat?
Well, they don't want us to get skinny
The food
because
corporations who add
they're waiting
shit.
to catch up. So they're like, well,
Yeah.
maybe if we let them be skinny,
Yeah.
they'll pay all this. Then it'll cover the fact that they're not going to get cancer and pay
Yeah.
this. I'm done.
They're like, people are eating less meat, and now they're switching to, we got to make
We gotta
our money
figure out something
somehow.
out.
We
Yeah.
got to make money somehow.
Let's do supply and demand. Let's make
It's
it
the
really
same thing
high
when
demand.
when the Ohio was like, oh, people are buying hybrid and electric cars. So when they renew their plates, they're going to add on a $300 charge. Or $100, I think. I'm being dramatic.
But it's-
literally, I was like, because they don't collect gas taxes.
Right.
So they're like,
Do you know how much your
Those
gas
cars-
taxes are from state? They're like 20 cents here in Ohio.
Yeah, when
it's
people
crazy.
are like,
they're bitching on the
gas price is so high. Thanks, Biden. I'm like, it's not.
high.
It's never the
It's
president.
actually never the president.
It's literally,
first of all, it's the
Republican,
oil companies.
Democrat, it's never
and
the
mostly
president.
the state level.
Yeah. Because state to state.
I mean, I'm sure federal
as
gets
we
like
would
3
drive
cents.
to Florida every year, I was like, the price would change. Florida would just
You know the
shoot
trash.
up.
Oh yeah, the trash places.
But then when
always
you're
are.
in Tennessee, it was like nothing. Like North
They're like,
Georgia,
please
it was
drive.
a-
Oh yeah, North
a
Georgia.
joke.
Babe, when I lived in North Georgia,
I remember seeing 99 cents as a kid going down to Florida. I was like,
Oh.
Dad, it's not even $1.
No, that's how it was when I was growing up. And
79
that was
cents,
like
he said. My dad was like, yeah.
when I was growing
the
up, it would be like
90s.
89 cents. It would be like 1995. It was
Right.
probably that cheap there.
That's amazing.
It's kind of crazy when you think about that.
We're old.
It's like, well, yeah.
Breaking news, we're old.
Remember in 1995? Oh god!
As I drove
and
to
I was
Florida.
11.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
I'm
that's so
old.
true.
It's so bad.
You really
I'm
are.
really sorry. I'm sorry to everyone that's watching that I'm old.
I'm freaking
and
out.
listening.
Actually, how old we are. But anyway.
Anywho,
So I have one more hot thing. I'm sorry.
Okay, go.
Is
I have
that
a couple.
okay?
Yeah, I have a couple things, but I want you to get the hotness out. Get her out. Get out of your pussy.
Let me just take a sip.
Oh, sip.
So-
Let's just take a sip.
So I'm at AWOL last night, and
I gave him
I'm not going to talk about that actually.
No, I know.
I
I was just
could.
Well, no, we're not talking about it.
Yeah,
but,
we don't have to.
But
'Cause I already
there's
feel
breaking news.
I'm a whore. That's
Well, it's not really breaking news.
it's
That's
not
like common news.
I've reaffirmed it.
Reaffirming
Let's
news.
just say last night was my first night taking Doxy Pep.
Oh my god!
I'm glad I had it.
Wait, I have it.
You do?
So
When did you?
I
get
know I
it?
don't want to change the subject, but like
When did
so
you
after
fucking
our
get it?
episode, I said to
Yes.
Michael, I said, "Well, we're going to New York City soon, and like we're kind
Exactly.
of getting a little more frisky." I'm like, "Why don't we like? Should we get it?" And he's like, "Yeah." And
Yep.
I got it. He prescribed it to me.
I love it. Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
I'm told. I'm glad.
So simple.
It's 200 milligrams,
Right.
2 pills.
Bye.
I literally got home within an hour of fucking. I'd taken 2 pills. I've had no side effects. No,
No.
like diarrhea, GI stuff.
Now they do say there's been studies on it, and it's been
Yeah.
good, positive. I'm worried about like
15%.
no, I'm not even worried about
it's not 100%,
No, I'm more worried
but-
about the fact that like
We're all the resistance.
no, what is it called? Yeah, resistance. There it is. Yeah,
I'm like, if we're all doing this,
right. So are we all
I
gonna
think
be?
it should be reserved for the rich people.
Honestly, nobody, all the poor whores
Let them
cannot
get
afford
gonorrhea.
this. Let them go.
But I don't know. I think it's amazing.
But, yeah,
that-
we got
I'm just
it.
glad that like I live in a time where I took my prep pill in the morning,
Right.
and then I get home from
That's the next thing I
from
think I
the
need to get on.
club and take my Doxy Pep, and I'm
It's like everybody's on prep.
protected,
Why do I have to be on prep?
no condoms. Literally, like you don't need. I'm
And
sorry,
that's
I
on
shouldn't
God
be
period.
saying that, but
Wear your condoms, folks.
wear your condoms. It's how we stop
No,
AIDS.
but so Michael prescribed me 10.
I love it.
So we have
you're gonna
plenty
need it.
for
No,
New
you're
York.
gonna want it.
So like
I'm
if you're
telling you.
if you're a whore tonight, do you have to take another 2?
Yes, you take it again.
Fuck.
And you can take it every day.
So
They're like,
here's
you
the-
can take it every day. I was like, wait, what? You can? He's like, yeah.
It's no wonder people, which I have a really fun
This
game.
is
we're
what the
gonna play.
cruise is about.
I'm
I
gonna
think
have a
every
really
day you
fun
just
game.
take your Doxy Pep and you go on this cruise. But
Like it's fine, no condoms. It's like, oh.
So this is my heat, though. I'm at AWOL, and after a while, you realize there's enough people there that it's not embarrassing for you to be there, so you're going to stay. And you're like, God, I got to get rid of this coat. So I go to the coat check. I'm waiting in line for about 5 to 10 minutes, getting annoyed at how long it's taking. I look at my phone, I'm scrolling. Then I look up, I'm like, oh, I'm at the front. In front of me is this tall guy, and he's like semi-reaching out, like he had his hand like this, and he had a little number card there. I was like, okay, so that's my number. He's taking my coat. And I was like, how much is it? I don't fucking work here. Okay, sir.
I'm sorry.
I haven't been paying the fuck attention. I'm looking at my phone and I'm feeling
Wait,
my
so
drink.
somebody
I don't fucking work here. Takes the thing, moves to the side. I was like, oh. And then the actual code attendant was like, hey, here, babe, sorry. She said, sorry,
Why
here,
are
babe.
gays such cunts?
Why are gays cunts? That's what I'm saying. Like, don't go to the
I
club
have
and
the
be an
best
asshole.
thing. I have the best thing for that too.
I literally looked at him and I was like, I meant it too. I was like, I'm sorry. I really thought you worked here. And he
Yo.
just got mad at that too. I couldn't even apologize.
Sorry, you look like trash, and you look like you work here, and that's
to be honest,
that's on God.
I didn't mean to give him that feeling, but I
am so.
So that's why I
appalled.
asked if you knew those two people, because later we see them outside and he's still mad about it. And Zach notices too. You can verify this story with Zach.
Stupid fuck. You goddamn bitch.
This is a perfect example.
Stupid fuck. You goddamn bitch.
Literally.
Like, why are we so nasty? Why are we so nasty?
It's got to change, because I was not in the mood. I was like, I'm kind of like,
If that was me,
I
I-
felt so
see,
guilty.
this is
I
the
was like,
fucked up
and then I
part.
realized I was like, so he's that's below him. Like, he's too high up.
Correct.
He would never be a coat checker person. I'm like, Why did you
First of all-
why did you say that so loudly when the coat check person is next to
That
you?
just took your coat and hung it up, bitch.
Right, like they did something for
I
you that you
can't.
really wanted done, and then they made money doing it, but you're disparaging them for having a job. I don't understand.
Also, like if that was
Make
me,
it
I would have
make
turned around and been
sense.
like, oh no, I don't work here. Like that.
yeah,
you're almost
you would
there.
just laugh. Yeah, like sorry.
I hate people.
Sorry,
Why
you're
are
next.
people
Or
so
sorry,
nasty?
you're next. There's so many things you could just be like.
This is the trauma Thatcher. This is why you can't go to trauma.
And he was so mad that 20 minutes later at the bar outside, he still was
Was
like
like seething. Like,
and
Who
then
was
Zach
it?
broke the ice, and then his name was Ken. He's like a taller bear, tall, and then his
Bitch.
kind of like country looking.
I don't know.
Trash
Ken.
stash,
If your name's
husband,
Ken, you're
Isaac.
not. You're
They're
probably a
both-
little older.
They're cute. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I was like, "Do you
Well-
guys want to go dance?" And then we know where that. But
We know where your dancing went that night. She did the fucking square dance and the peg dance and the fuck dance.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em.
Can we talk about the fact that
Yeah, it's-
all the Beyonce fans are trying to act like this is a good album and it's not? Sorry, I said it.
My God.
Come after me,
I
Beehive.
fucking
Come
love
after
it.
me. It's not good.
I'll get you in the right mood, and the reason I think it's good is because what I did with Zach last night. We broke it down, honey.
I get it. I
like
get
I
it.
can show you the influences from everything into it.
I don't
didn't
care.
even read about it.
I don't fucking care about country.
I know.
Go back to
I know.
Wake Up, Flawless, Marmount, Flawless, my rock,
My diamond.
my rock. I woke up like this. Where's that at?
drunk in love.
Oh, yeah,
That
like-
surfboard.
Yeah, where is that shit
That
at,
was-
bitch?
I want that
She should have
back.
won. She honestly should have had a Grammy for that, to be honest.
Well, yeah.
But what was she up
Kanye
against?
was right. I'm sorry.
But what was she up against? That's the other thing. It's all subjective.
It's a white
white
woman
world.
that everyone
It's a white
loves.
world. Oh, Taylor.
Taylor, yeah.
She always
It's
beats
a
me.
much easier
Poor
to
Beyonce,
sell,
she-
less offensive, skinnier version of Beyonce, who can't sing though. I'm sorry, Taylor can't sing.
Well, I've
People are
always-
like, yes, she can. I'm like, listen
Okay,
to her hit
so
the high notes
I-
with her guitar.
Yeah,
Take a listen.
yeah.
She can't get up there. She can't go down there.
No.
Her voice gets tired.
It's the
Beyonce
same.
sings a whole fucking
I agree with
show,
that.
and it was like, oh, she's still going. Whoa,
I will agree with that. I used to hate Taylor Swift because of that.
she can't because she can't sing. They're like. In the beginning, when I pointed out, people were like, she's
Yeah.
a songwriter more than a singer.
Well,
I was
she
like,
is.
okay, well, why do I have to listen to her then? Have someone else sing it.
It's kind of funny because her songs are kind of the same. They're like
Yeah.
blue jeans,
sweater, cardigan,
Sweater.
on your dresser.
in the sky.
the
You said
car
no to me,
keys.
but the car keys plugged into me.
It's like,
It's like,
oh.
and it's like,
And it's
it's an
like,
simile.
simile. Can we also talk about how you didn't like Wonka because you were sober?
First of
Rude
all,
ass
I was
bitch.
on the plane
I
too,
need
and
you
let's
to
get
take an
honest.
edible. Oh, you can't do it there.
Yeah,
Like, we need to take it.
We're talking the one with what's his name?
Timothy
Elio.
Chalamet.
Elio.
Elio.
Is his name from
Edgar or
Elio
Elio.
from Oliver.
Is it Oliver?
Oliver.
I'm sorry, but I just got chills thinking about that part.
I want my pussy
Oh,
to be.
that part.
There are certain
Oh,
people
that
in my
part.
life.
That's
they
where
could
you're-
whisper my goddamn name or
yes.
hit whisper their name to me, and I would fucking nut.
Yeah, they could call you by your name.
Call me by my name.
Oh, you would. I know.
I
There's
would
people for me
nut.
that.
There's
yes.
people in the world.
Actually, last night I did that for someone.
Well, and sometimes they call your name and you respond.
Sometimes I was like, I'm going to help you come. And
And-
I texted away.
It's a public service.
I like
and
people to come.
We
Other
want people to come.
Other people.
Yeah. Once I come, I'm done.
Specifically.
So like I have to come at the end of the night when the
Same.
lights are
It's
about to
like,
come on. I'm
all
like,
right.
and then I'm like, okay, well, bye, because I'm done. There's some people that like come and then like take more loads. I'm like,
that to me,
no, that's
how do you do that?
I don't know. I would like
That's
to know
circuit. That's
if any
circuit
gays
level.
out there can take dick, come, and then continue to take dick until they come again. I need you to go ahead and just call us 614-721-5336.
614-721-5336. Give us a call if you like to come in the dark.
Coming
Or
in the
right before
dark.
the lights on.
And how many times can you come in one
Speaking
night?
of coming in the dark, last night I was going home from the club. I'm bringing that back. It's like early 2000s.
It's fine.
isn't
The
it?
club.
Remember we said
Yeah,
that?
and that's why
it's
I've kind of ignored
sad.
it.
I feel like it's coming back though. I'm sorry.
Oh, these dumbass
I'm
bitches are bringing
predicting
everything back.
These wide ass, low waisted jeans that they wear, these ugly clothes.
Have you
They're
seen
bringing
these
back club.
ugly?
I know. Sometimes I'm seeing
They're gonna go,
I'm
"Oop,
seeing
the club."
outfits now that
It's
the pant
questionable.
line is like a capri, but they're so wide and loose. They're just like
What is
like,
that?
So what is that? Then?
It's like you have
is it a
it's- you
pants
have
or a skirt?
You have a dress on your
Yeah,
calves.
right. It's ugly.
It's ugly as fuck.
ugly.
No offense.
And then like the
Gen
white,
Z, you're really kind of
thick-
embarrassing.
Sorry, we're hating
You're trying
on
to
you.
copy old stuff, but
They're
like make it more.
as they wear this ugly fucking shirt. It's like, God damn it. We're just all railing on each
Great.
other.
Now we're going to go back to wearing bell bottoms. Jesus fucking Christ. Or
Honey.
Jinkos.
So I'm coming home in the dark in my Uber.
After you came, you're coming home.
Secrets now. And we're driving, and the driver is like Somali. He came from Seattle, came here.
Sorry.
You're just like,
Shocker was my nickname.
I know, literally. It's like, I have a Somali driver in
Now,
Columbus.
just to let you know, there is a very huge Somali population here. It's the highest in the
there's gonna
country.
be people who are like,
What the fuck?
Somali?
Yeah.
No, we have a ton of Somalis who live here. So
they're in Minnesota, which is
are
like
all-
the worst places for them to move because they're from like a hot area. It doesn't make sense, but we are a refuge
Let's
for them.
really freeze these motherfuckers.
And now, yeah, it's like, well,
Minnesota.
We'll send them up to Minnesota.
I mean, it's so fucked up.
Let's see how long they
actually.
last. It's like,
Literally, they're
this
like,
is such a white
you want
thing
to
to
be a
do.
refugee in the United States? You better survive,
Like,
bitch.
hi, have you been to New
Let's do
Mexico?
Alaska.
Have you been to like?
Have you been to Alaska?
Have you been anywhere out west where there's like land everywhere?
I know, no.
But no, we're gonna go to Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota. By the way, like,
It's
I mean,
so weird.
girl, bye.
Where you like walked around in the inside mall
And freezing. It's
yeah, I
fucking
love that you
cold
went.
there.
I remember.
It was interesting. It was different.
It was a trip.
I like going on trips to weird places though. Sometimes, like Maine was amazing. Portland, Maine.
I would go there again. Let's get shot up.
Did somebody got shot in Portland, Maine?
There was a recent mass shooting there.
In Portland, Maine?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's Portland? Or Portland, Oregon?
Yeah, I've heard it. No, it was Maine. It was east. Yeah, it was Maine. I'll look it up. It's sad. It was sad.
Fuck.
So
Well, I mean,
basically,
it's like America.
Yeah, I know. It's like, why are you so surprised?
I know, I love how I'm, like,
in Portland,
devastated.
Maine.
I'm like, wait.
they did it in a school in like rural Indiana.
Like, again, we're
They
dodging
did it
bullets
in
in
a school
here.
in Chicago. Like it's like
We're dodging bullets
they
in here,
kill
recording,
babies.
like,
so
Oop, there's a bullet. Oop.
here's a bullet.
But I'm like, oh my God, in Maine.
Not in Portland, Maine.
Actually, that's where it would happen. There's a lot of drunk sailors
yeah,
there.
they all have guns. They're all
drunk,
hunters.
yeah.
Oh, they're all drunks. Oh, that's kind of hot.
They're like
I mean, I
that-
need to get consent.
They
but like,
work hard, play hard.
Oh, that's perfect.
So they're like
That's
drunk
perfect.
until 5 a.m. They get 2 hours of sleep and then go work on the boat for 12 hours and do it again.
That's fucking crazy.
To me, I'm dead, but to them, that's their life.
And to me, I'll suck them all.
And we'll suck them all off. While
God
they're
damn.
drunk in the bar.
I'd be like, it's time for you to go back on the boat. Oh.
They're like, oh, I'm going to get 3 hours of sleep and then do it all over. It's like,
okay.
now I know that life is going quick.
Right, it's like
for
you're gonna
me-
be 40 and look like you're 90, but
Well, that's- and that's-
you're living. Okay, so and this story is so jangled.
jingle jangle.
My Somali driver halfway home is asking me about my wife, and I'm like, well, I don't have a wife, I have a husband, and he asked all these questions about my husband.
I can't believe you said that.
So I
would've
was
never been
like,
yeah, she's fine.
I looked at him and I'm like, oh, I'm about to get. And then we're like
Murdered.
driving in, and he's like, yeah, I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of people I know here. I was like, okay. Well, you'll find a lot of people. I was like, there's a lot of Muslims here. like
what conversation are you supposed to try to have at
I
this
know.
point?
I was like, I don't know what you mean, like
or like-
Somalis.
I'm a
or-
faggot, but
I know,
like,
I'm
I love.
But then I think he meant men, gay
think he's
men.
gay.
Because at the end he was like, hopefully I meet a lot of people
About
more,
to see you
more
around.
like you and your husband. And I was like,
So that was a language
So it was a
barrier. That was
gay
a culture
Somali.
barrier. Yeah,
He was
gay.
hitting on me.
He was hitting on you, and you didn't even know it. You're like, yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna find people
Sure.
like you.
And he's like, no, I want you. You're like, yeah.
I was like, this
I
dick is
get it.
exhausted. Like,
Well, honestly, after that,
I was like, after my visit to the club, I cannot.
after he goes to the club, and then after he has to go home, and like there's other people, it's like I can't. Like
Lots
a lot
of dick work.
There's a lot of D work. You're an
A lot
A
of
in your
dicky
life.
do.
You're an A, not a B.
Oh my god! Wait, what was A and B?
I'm a. Remember I talked last week. See, you don't listen to the episodes until like later. It's really interesting to me.
Yeah, like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that was so funny. I'm like, yeah, bitch. Like that was like I'm on a different level now. Okay, sorry, no offense, but
What's
it's true.
A&B?
A and B is what I was talking about last week about A friends and B friends, and when A supports B, but B, and you're like, B can jump off.
That was such a very specific.
Pacific. Well, now let me tell you, Michael actually laughed so hard at that, and he goes. He was laughing so hard at what you were saying because you're like, he can go jump off a fucking bridge. He goes, Jim is so funny. And I was like, you're welcome to the part. Like, I don't okay, cool. Like,
You're like, how long has it been?
hi, we're on like
Literally,
year
yeah,
5.
Matt will be like, you and Bobby always get really laugh at finding a lot of funny things. I'm like, yeah, because we're both funny. Like, I don't give
I'm
a fuck.
sorry
I'm
that
like,
we have-
so are we not supposed to laugh, or what's the
No,
point of being friends?
all
Like,
serious.
Yeah, a lot of people they don't want to laugh.
So how's the stock market go? It's like,
like,
bitch,
this
we're gonna
is
go get
not-
drunk in public
this
and make an
can't-
ass out of ourselves. And guess what?
Fucking
it
ass.
ends up not being asses out of ourselves. It actually becomes like celebrities level.
Right.
Like we go to any place and all of us, even the
B
hotel
can-
staff.
and B, that's true. And B can go jump jump off a bridge.
I have a new game.
Okay, let's play.
Let's do the game,
honey, because we're about done.
I gotta talk about my hookup though too. That didn't happen. So remember my play date didn't happen.
Please tell me about. Okay, wait a minute.
So we were
I
supposed.
just realized these are here.
Let's have a Sour Patch break.
There's a head. See.
Supposed to have a play date. So me and Michael go to dinner tomorrow night. I said. Me and Michael go to dinner. Yada yada yada. Get back. So the couple had texted me and said, "Hey,
because they knew
we have dinner with a friend at 5, and then we have church at 7." And I was like, "Well,
no."
And I was like,
you're like,
I was
okay,
like,
well,
okay, so 9 o'clock. It's good Saturday. Like, wait, you go to
you go to
what's
church
happening?
and then you come get fucked.
So,
You're like, I thought we were having a play date, so you go to church first to get fucked now.
church first. So then we go to me and Michael are here, and I'm like, okay. Well, they're like, we'll hit you up. I'm like, okay. I was I basically said, okay.
It's like, yeah, right. You will win.
All right,
give me a time.
So we were like playing on sniffies and blah blah blah.
Okay.
Michael's asleep at 9:15. I'm asleep by like 9:40.
No.
And then I was like, I gotta go to bed. Like, yep. We went to bed, and guess what? It's fine because they said
They said they would hit you up, but they didn't.
So the next morning, they're like, hey, how was your night? And I was like, fine. We fell asleep. And he's like, oh shit. He's like, we went to Union after.
No, I'm done.
And then he goes, we went back to the hotel, and he's like, we're headed home now. Oh, he's like, we really enjoyed our conversation with you. And I'm like, you really enjoyed our cocks the last time you sucked them, but that's fine. And then he's like, let's just keep in touch and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, bye.
For what? Yeah, like.
You're not that hot. If you were hot.
I was going to say the younger one's cute because of age. Sorry.
Well, no, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
give him 15 years, like
15,
the other one.
5.
And that,
five,
I know,
girl,
it's like,
5.
It's going to be.
She's a has-been wannabe. So anyway, the play date did not. So we went to sleep like old people.
You were like, I have plans. I'm busy.
No,
bitch.
I was.
At 9:40, I was still on Zach's couch. Like,
I literally
really
was texting you. I literally texted you, and I was like,
and
then I go, and then I see Michael sleeping, and then Pam's right here, and June's over here, and I'm like, maybe I'll just like have a moment, like I'll fall asleep and wake up, and they'll be ready to fuck.
Oh my god!
Nope. And then I was not going to text them first. I'm done with that.
Thank you. I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you.
I think literally like 3 months ago you would have.
Oh, I would have been like, hey,
what's up?
No.
Hey, are you still out? And then they would have been at Union.
Listen.
You would have gone to Union to do what? To look around and be like, so I'm paying money to a Republican. Like, why am I here?
Not going to Union. It's really weird. I haven't been to Union in like 2 years. We should probably.
Neither have I.
We should go to Union just for fun, like on a day drinking.
Okay.
I need to find out what my coworker.
I want to see which fucking traders are at the old bag of mails.
I don't know if I can go now. Like, I don't even know. Well,
I called it the old bag of mails, but it works.
I kind of like it actually.
I was like the old bag of mails.
Old bag of nails is the old bag of mails. Now.
Yeah.
So hookup didn't work, but I also last night I was laughing. Or this morning actually, I have a new game we're gonna play. It's called. And I think I need you to read them.
Okay, screaming.
It's called. Let's read the Sniffies timeline. Now on Sniffies they have this like ongoing chat. So I was like reading shit today and I was laughing so hard.
Oh my god, I'm gonna love this.
Let me make sure. Oh, I'm getting. Oh, hey, what's up? Ew, I don't know if I like that cop.
It's not.
It's not
terrible. It's
we need a lotion and
curvy, little lotion.
Little lotion, a little.
You can make it work. Oh, that's for that.
Ginger hair.
That's a yes.
I love gingers.
Oh, that's good.
Come get naked.
Now is that the cock?
When you're ready, come. Okay, so here's the game.
No.
So it needs a side.
Perfect. This is
Go figure.
perfect.
So there's this little like chat thing.
Okay.
So I just want you to start reading. I'm just going to go up here and like just read the funny, like just read it. This is going to be a 1 minute read from the Bible of Sniffies.
Oh, wow. Okay. This says, someone come over and loosen my hole up with their hands. Need some hole to play with. Fresh load in. Straight curious question. Hosting, looking to get fucked. Looking for a non-tops, ass up and ready. Face down, ass up, Club Columbus, room 208.
Like,
and the picture going with it is not. Hosting at my GH until 9:30. Hit me up.
Glory Hole, for those that don't know.
I had to look it up the other day, like a week ago.
Oh, I don't know if I like glory holes.
Because I don't know. Looking to nut, evil face. Naughty. Anyone want their dick sucked, balls licked, and ass rimmed? I can host. Jockstrap picture. I have a glory hole set up.
These people.
Looking for some fun? Hit me up. Hosting here. Looking to polish some good rods all night long.
That's one of them.
Send yourself my way. Two daddy tops looking for a hosting bottom. That could be good.
That's us.
I was
So we're both like,
I was
our holes don't work.
I'm like, so can they come here? Come dump hosting for your pleasure with glory hole for a non-breed and go.
Breed. That's another thing that's been big lately.
Anyone want to fuck my ass hosting here?
It's desperate. It's
It's like,
desperation.
anyone want to fuck my ass? Like, why are you asking that? Someone come fuck me. Come breed me. Breedable bottoms to the front. Who needs to bust? So fucking horny for
It's
dads
so
and bros.
gross.
Kinkier the better. I'm hosting. I'm at Club Columbus right now. Looking. Horny BB bottom looking for loads.
Bareback. That's bareback. No condom.
Sitting here fishing at Hoover. If you want to unload down a throat, come through. And I can take care of that for you. You can bring a friend as well, and I'll take care of him too.
Wow.
It's
Sluts.
If
It's
this
just
is,
like,
if this
it's
is
not
just,
hot to me.
This is just Columbus.
Oh, any AWOL tonight? It's glow.
Oh, it's
Oh,
happening.
it's kind of hot.
Oh, that is,
I
that,
mean-
is that him?
Yeah.
Wait, is this
So that was a reading from the Book of Sniffies.
the Book of Sniffies?
Sundries.
Sundries.
You've already bitched about a lot, so maybe you
I've
need to do a
had
positive sundry. Let me just do a little check up
Just
here.
look at that.
I just read you for Phil. Funny.
I was like, do I have a positive one?
You're like, no, I don't have anything, bitch. I don't care.
This is my sundry, actually.
Oh, we have one.
I'm sorry, but I might have two sundries.
No, I love it because honestly, I need something to
Okay.
trigger mine.
I had my first sundry is when the hole has pussy lips. And what I mean is when the butthole is so pushed out that it looks like a caterpillar is around a circle, or that Dune 2 like worm has formed a hole around your hole, the entrance. That worm with the ridges.
Yeah, we can't do the little
I
lines.
don't need that.
The little, like,
If
really
there are
swollen
lines, yeah,
it's
like,
swollen.
What's happening to that
If
hole?
your hole
if your
is
hole has
swollen,
pussy lips,
yeah.
it needs checked. It
Some
needs,
people think that's like they think that's like a selling point. I'm like,
I see so many pictures where I'm like, what is that?
like come fuck
What is
my little
that?
hole, and I'm like, little.
Little. I know, yeah. Come fuck
First of
my-
all, it
or when
looks. What is that?
It's like it doesn't look tight. I'll tell you that.
Doesn't look good.
It looks. It looks bloated. Looks like I had a little too many mashed potatoes.
It's giving me it's giving me really bad lip injections. It's giving me like it's disgusting. And no offense, if you think your hole's hot that way, it's not.
It's just not.
I would say 80% of people do not want that. And you know
At-
what? Do
oh,
you,
at
girl,
least.
live
At
your life.
least,
But like,
yeah.
I'm just telling you,
80.
don't message me and be like, oh,
95.
nice cock. You want to fuck this hole? No,
No,
I
because
don't.
it looks like 13 fists
Do
have
you
been
see
in
this
it today.
cock and do you see your hole? Like, pretty
that's
don't
my
go with
problem.
ugly.
People who get fisted, I'm like, why do you get fisted and then fucked? How does it even feel any?
First of all,
what are you?
No, there's one guy that says, listen, there is one guy that I read on Sniffy's that said, if you are loose, I want you because it means you can take a fucking fat cock. If you're too tight, I don't have fucking time for that.
Oh.
So he wants a loose pussy.
Oh yeah, no.
For me,
No.
I don't want any of it. I need a really clean pink hole, no hair, freshly showered.
Oh,
and
freshly showered, and I might lick it.
honestly, if you're hot,
I have to look this up, but I typed this.
so that's Sundry 1, Sundry 2.
Sundry 1, Sundry 2. This is just weird to me. Guess JVN's age, and why does he, they, she seem so old?
JVN's only in his early 40s. He's like 43. Or they are 43.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
Now, I did see
But I'm
some
going to tell
pictures
you
of
the
them.
truth. He just turned, or she, they just turned 37 2 days ago. That's it.
That's got to be a lie.
30. You are older than JVN. Look how old they look compared to you. I'm like, when I see pictures, I'm like, oh, this got to be like 45 plus, like, you know,
Wow.
minimum. And you were like 43 because you're like, no, only
It's a little older
43.
than, I thought he was a little older than me.
37.
Now, there's a lot of like this.
Yeah.
Let's look at some. Let's hit images really quick. I need to hit
Can't
images.
fucking do it.
And I'm like,
I'm sorry, 37.
37.
Like,
Again,
it's giving 50. I'm
Here's
sorry.
what I love is that the fact that I'm older, but
I
yet
know.
I'm younger.
That's why I wanted to tell you about it, because I was like so blown away. I'm like, Bobby's older than
wow.
JVN, who I've always thought of as like almost 50.
Yeah, like I thought he was definitely in
Almost
his
50.
early 40s into mid 40s. Like I thought he was like closer to mid than early.
Definitely mid
Like
for
43.
me.
But here we are. So I'm blessed and I'm thankful that my face is Italian.
So
and
that
I
was
have
a
lot of oil.
positive sundry,
Yeah,
by the way.
That was. It was
was a
perfect.
positive
It was good
sundry.
for me. It was good for my body.
What are your sundry?
Sundry. What are
Oh,
your
just have-
sundry?
I like, do you have one or two?
I don't know.
Probably just one.
One of my sundries is my first one
First one.
is oil changes. Now, my thing with oil and changes is that nobody can tell me the actual specific amount of time between changes that is real.
And they're off by like 3 hours. It's
Some
not
people
even like they're
are-
off by 10 minutes.
No.
They're like, it might take probably
Oh,
2.
you're talking about the actual service. I'm talking about, okay, that's fine. I get it. No, that does take longer every time. I'm talking about when they reset your fucking odometer where they're like, come back at 48,000 miles.
So fake.
First of all, that's only 2,000 miles from now.
I know. Yeah.
I got synthetic, which I read online is like 12,000 miles.
At least,
But
yes.
then I
They
feel
want you
guilty
back.
at 6,000 going, oh my God, my engine's going to burn up.
Yes.
I can't
Toyota
stand
does
it.
that.
Can you tell me the truth? What
Toyota
is
does
the
that.
truth?
Literally, they're like, come. They put a sticker on the inside of my windshield.
Yes, and I'm like, no, I'm not
literally
doing
look at
it.
and I'm like, that's
Like in 2 months.
I'm like, that's literally going to be Yeah, like
they're like either 6 months from
and
now
I use
or
synthetic oil too, which should last
it's
you like
supposed to last
half a
like
year.
at least 8,000.
Right.
Maybe closer to
Which
12.
for me is a whole year.
By the way, me too, because I haven't had my oil changed in a year. Oh, actually, I've never had my. Well, no, yeah, a year ago.
That was a lot of ups and downs.
I did a kombucha girl. I was like, well, maybe.
Well,
no. So yeah, so oil changes
That's
is one of
fucked
my
up.
sundries. And
I like that.
Another one of my sundries was actually calling out some of my friends tonight at dinner. Well,
Cheers to
that I
that.
didn't eat.
Cheers to the freaking weekend.
So I go in and I'm like, yeah. And somebody says something about like, yeah, and then blah, blah, blah. And I go, well, oh my God, that's kind of like when you have 14 friends that you take to your aunt's house and they don't watch the video that you make and only 3 people respond. Called the fucking bitches out.
I love it. No,
And-
appropriate. They didn't.
And I want to give a shout out to Jody because she's watched it 4 times. Well, I don't know. I don't want it to end, but it has to.
I know. Me too.
It has to, but it's been really fun. But
part 2.
It's been great. It's been real.
Abuelita.
Make sure you call us and tell us about your loose pussies and what kind of pussies you like. And there was like a lot of pussy questions.
I want to see a Dune 2 pussy.
Yeah, like we want to see some Dune 2 pussies. Make sure if you're going to send us nudes, send it to our Not Well podcast
Bobby wants
Twitter.
to be able to like it.
And if you want to see me nude, you can go to the Not Well podcast. My cock's been up there a couple times now.
I haven't been to it. Why haven't I been to it? Where is it? On what?
Wow. So you don't even know our own website, our own Twitter.
On the website?
On Twitter, bitch.
I've never.
Girl, I have my dick everywhere on Twitter.
I did not know that. You said that last week. I thought you were joking.
No, I'm not joking, bitch. I'm not joking. And I send this hot daddy a dick pics for his birthday. Anyway, make sure you subscribe and share with your friends and leave a review. We haven't had a review in a long time. If you give a review, like
I'll
we'll give
buy
you a shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We got new shirts coming out. Actually, we have new shirts. I have a merch.
I'll buy you a pack of candy cigarettes.
We'll get you some. Oh my God. Okay.
I did bring it up.
I can't write that
have
down.
to. Yeah,
Write it down.
sorry.
Write it down.
I know.
No, thank you for listening. We'll talk to you next week. Goodbye. Oh, I'm going to be in New York.
I'm going to be in New York.
So if you want to see my cock in person, I'll probably be the Eagle every night, being a slut. And I might go see The Miz. So stay updated or stay alive. Stay alive this week. Goodbye. This has been a fun episode.
Yeah, this is
I
a
want
good.
to
I
end,
feel
but
like
it's
there's
gotta
more
end.
coming.
But it's got to end.
There's going to be more coming. We're gonna have to-